What is up, everybody? All right. I was snacking and I took a nap on the gym couch. Who is ready to get your stretch on? So I'm going to just be stretching. Hello. Oh, don't look at my dirty feet. They're not too bad. Hello for whoever is on here. So I'm going to just be stretching today because I was fortunate enough to go get a massage earlier. But I'm going to give you some tips for if you want to turn the stretches into mobility so that you can mobilize the tissue and not just stretch it out. Because sometimes the stretching isn't as beneficial as mobilizing is. Mobilizing, I refer to foam rolling and the crossball. So the first one that we're going to do is one of my favorites. We're going to do Happy Baby. I'm going to get our clock. And I think Happy Baby is something that we probably should do every day as adults because everything gets super tight. So you are going to lay on your back and wrap those feet around. And then we're going to hang out here. You have two people out here? Whoa. All right, we're in Happy Baby. We are hanging out here for 2 whole freaking minutes. I can't see the comments. Hopefully it's not the sex bot again. All right, we're here for 2 minutes. And I've got a clock. This is going to help us counteract all of the squats that we do, all that fun stuff. And 2 minutes is a long time, I know. So you can curse me out if you want. This one you wouldn't use. I said I would coach you with a lacrosse ball. This one we would use a lacrosse ball for. We just hang out. You can reach up and get your feet. You can also do this if you want. Whatever feels good for you. I like going up and through because that drives my knees down and back, which opens up my adductors. And we have been at this for a minute already. I got my chalk bucket here just in case. I didn't actually do that on purpose. It just happens to be right here. But, you never know. You might need chalk while you're mobilizing. Super important. Definitely. 30 seconds more. Just hanging out, stretching. After this, we're going to pop into pigeon. That'll be good. Good, nice stretching. Rest day stretches. Yep. I wish I could talk to you guys. It would make it more fun. All right, come on up. In pigeon, I can actually see your comments better. Hello, Heather. Thank you. These are my favorite leggings from Athleta. They're not conducive to fitness, but they are really conducive to rest day snuggliness. All right, we are here for a minute. I like that they cover your feet too. They just make you feel all snuggly. I have shorts on underneath them. You can see my saddlebags, but also shorts. I almost always have shorts on underneath my shorts and pants. I had a nap. It was great. Took a nap, ate some cashews. I love cashews. Organic salt. I went to Trader Joe's. That place is dangerous. Because you're like, I need this and I need that. And I should buy this and this candle. And everything is so cheap. Shopping at Trader Joe's was great. All right, go ahead and switch. Other side. Ooh, drop that foot back. Drop that butt back. And just hang out. gratitude. It's because it's heaven on earth. I started upping my carb game. Roderick told me he wanted me to be even better about getting in carbs. So my goal from now until next Thursday is to get 500 grams of carbs. He said, Haley Adam eats 500 grams of carbs a day. And I'm like, okay. So I've been shooting for 10 servings of vegetables and then 500 grams of carbs. So that's really hard to do and not feel like you're eating every minute of the day. So I got a bunch of dried fruit. Definitely some sugar in my diet right now. But yeah, we'll see. All right, now we're doing, I think this is called saddle pose. Yeah. For a minute. Leaning back. It's definitely adjusting between the dried fruit and 10 servings of vegetables. Yeah, my digestive system's been a little bit wonky. It's all right. It's funny, like you're constantly eating. And so I'm like, how do I eat this many vegetables? Because I'm just full, right? So like I got the bags of green beans from Trader Joe's, the organic ones that are like pre-washed, pre-cut. And they taste like grass. If I imagine what grass would taste like if you were eating it. And I ate those on my way to my appointment today, and I'm like, well, I can eat them and drive, and not really mind that I'm eating these things that are not, slathered in butter. Which, let's be real, that's how veggies taste the best. I'm gonna make a big salad, and I've got stuffed peppers for dinner tonight, so I think I can do it. I think, it's going to be really good. I think my skin is going to be amazing and healthy. All right, now we're going into, look, I look like I can do the split right now. We're here, and then we are going to drop our elbows forward and stretch out. Honestly, the 10 vegetables isn't as hard as the carbs. I thought I had done so well with my carbs the other day. I thought I'd gotten close to 500. I was eating all day long, and I got up to like 358. I'm like, cool. This is a lot harder than it looks. And it's like, even if you, like, I had, Trader Joe's has this chai latte. It's incredible, but it's 40 something grams of carbs. No, it's like 50 grams of carbs, and like 40 grams of it is literally sugar, like the first ingredient. And I'm like, I don't know if my pursuit of carbs should be purely sugar based. I gotta look at that. I can't see that comment from here. I need my glasses. Just kidding, it's just far away. All right, come on up. Let's see what I have. Yeah, dried fruit. So I had dried mango from Trader Joe's, and I ate the whole package, and that was 120 grams of carbs. I enjoyed that a lot. You just gotta be careful. So we're gonna stretch out our lat. So you're going to reach your right hand across, and then you're going to take your left hand up and over and stretch. You have to be careful with the dried fruit because you just want dried fruit. You don't want the sulfur dioxide, the preservatives, and then they add sugar. It's crazy. It's like the label says unsweetened, and I'm like, it should be unsweetened. Fruit is already sweet. You don't need sugar on your fruit. Like, that's a problem if you have to eat sugar on your fruit. I think. No No, I know. That's a problem. As a nutrition coach, I can tell you, if you have to have sugar on your fruit, you got to work on your taste buds. And I bought a big pint of blueberries. Some bananas, blueberries, dried mango, Go Macro bars, a couple bagels, lots of food happening. We'll see. We'll see how well I do. And I'm going to be stuffed to the gills between vegetables and carbs. Yep, it'll be interesting. About 10 more seconds here. Woo. And come on up. And switch sides. Grab the other knee. Up and over. Oof. Yes, good stretch. I would feel like a ballerina, except this arm does not want to stay straight. It always bends. I'd be a really tight, inflexible ballerina. Do I look like ballerina? Ooh. It literally looks like I'm doing a split right now. It's so funny. I'm not. We say a split in New England, and everybody else says the splits. It's weird. You're splitting your legs. It's a split, right? All right, come on up. So here's where you can grab your lacrosse ball. We're going to stretch out that rotator cuff. You're going to put that lacrosse ball, if you want, right here in that rotator cuff. And then we're going to lay down. Now, if you have a lacrosse ball, you're just going to hang out here for a minute. If you don't, you're just going to stretch that rotator cuff out by pulling that arm up and over. I do this one a lot. I really enjoy this stretch. It feels good. It just feels good. No torture involved. Except the torture of stretching and having to stay still, right? For a minute. Hanging out. You can do some Jane Fonda leg lifts. Or nothing. I have a hard time sitting still for these. All right, we got about 10 seconds. And we're going to come on up. Roll over to the other side. Take me on to the other side. Lay down. Take that arm. Ooh, this one's always really tight on me. Ooh, yeah. Sometimes it's tighter than others. And again, if you want it to be, you could have a lacrosse ball underneath that shoulder. Stretch it out. Ten more seconds. All right, come on up. Now we're gonna do, it's funny the names for these. So we're gonna do fraggin if you run wide, or ballerina if you go wide. So you're gonna take that front leg and it's gonna be in the lunge position. Then you're gonna take that back leg and you're gonna kickstand it around. And now you're leaning forward into that lunge. We're here for a minute. And you guys doing this, Heather and Michelle, or whoever watches this later, again, if we're doing this and there is something you want to do mobility-wise, if you'd rather be using the foam roller, this is your session, right? Like, I'm guiding it, but if you know your body the best, if you need something, your body needs something else, and what I'm doing, do it. It's important. You do you, like Roderick says. You do you, boo. We got about 15 more seconds here. Don't ask me what's happening with the hair. 80s. The ponytail completely lost. All right. And other side. So lunge forward. Kickstand that leg back. And then lean into that lunge. Just hang it. I should have some music on or something in the background. Although everything is, you have to be careful. It's copyrighted. About 20 more seconds. Then we're going to our feet after this one. All right, you're gonna stand up. This is where you get to, see my awful shoulder mobility. All right, so you're gonna lace those hands behind you, and then we're gonna bend over and hang out here for a minute. I used to be able to get my hands like way above my head. Breathing. We have 2 more stretches after this and we'll be all done. 10 seconds here. 3, 2, 1. Come on up. All right, we are. I know. I had a hard time. All right. Woo. That one made me hot too. We got one more stretch we're going to do. I don't know what's happening with this hair. We are going to do Cobra. Then we're going to do Downward Dog. So Cobra, you're here, driving that chest up and back. Here for a minute. This one is always challenging for me as well. "30 more seconds. Woo, these 30 seconds are going slow. I think going from waterfall or whatever that yoga move is that we just did into this, it was hard. 14 seconds. Like, you can do it. You can hold your torso up. You're capable of it. And into Downward Dog. Press up and back. Got about 20 seconds here. And come on down. And that is it, team. We are all done. We got stretchy. We recovered. Yeah. Okay. And then I will, I think today's Thursday. I had 4 days in a row. I did it. I did 4 mobility sessions in a row live. I'm very proud of myself. So I will, in 20 minutes, I will post the times that we're going to go live next week. Yeah. And like I mentioned, if you guys have stuff that you need to work on, all you have to do is tell me, and I will add it in. If you have questions about stuff to work on, let me know, and I will add it in. And you're welcome. That's very far away. I can army crawl. It's good. I stayed on time. I got us some stretchy times. It's very good. We did good. All right. I will see you all in the Facebook group or on the YouTube on the Zooms or things like that. Okay. I'll see you two later. You're welcome.